This is William K. Murtaugh, Witness 1. And I would like to discuss what may be a Plum City siege. Or it would appear that there is some kind of assassination watch going on. Now, what is the assassination watch for? Well, as you may recall from my last video, Paula apparently has gotten a hold of someone to go to Field McConnell's house and repair the computer that he has so he can get on the air and they can do their show together. Now, the Homestead forces have taken issue with this. They apparently do not want Field McConnell on the air. And so they've come up with a story that Field McConnell is the target of a possible assassination by whoever shows up under the premise of repairing his computer. Now, what has come to light is some unconfirmed rumors is that armed individuals are going to station themselves at Field McConnell's entrance to his house. There is a gate off a main highway, and the road behind the gate goes about a mile or so to where Field McConnell's house is located. So these crackpots are alleged to be going to stand at the gate or park themselves in front of the gate with firearms, prepared to confront whoever shows up at Field McConnell's house to repair the computer. And they will more than likely bully the individual to the point where he or she leaves Field McConnell's property without repairing the computer. Now, apparently someone has also contacted law enforcement to advise them of what's going on with Field McConnell, that the computer repairman might well be escorted onto the property by the sheriff's department. This would preclude any confrontation by the McConnell protectors, as they seem to think they are. There's also talk that the sheriff's department may in fact arrest people who show up with firearms at Field McConnell's property, as this may be a form of harassment, and since firearms are involved, this could evolve into a more serious situation for those involved in this assassination watch. So it is likely that the sheriff's department is going to start patrolling Field McConnell's property to ensure that nothing happens. No assassination will show up to do Field McConnell harm, and no armed vigilantes will be allowed to blockade blockade McConnell's property. And law enforcement has also been made aware that Timothy Charles Homseth is likely behind this assassination watch, and with the likelihood that these armed individuals are going to show up, since he and his social media are behind the rumor that there is an assassination watch in place. Now, the reason for all this bears repeating. Timothy Charles Homseth had learned that there was the possibility that Field McConnell was going to go on the air with Paula and divulged that he no longer supports Tim Holmseth or Randy Holmseth Erickson, and that he feels he was deceived, tricked, and taken advantage of. He has also apologized to Kim Picasio for the harm that he did and has declared that she is innocent, that she is not into trial trafficking, she is not into eating babies and all this other nonsense. Field McConnell is angry. Field McConnell is disappointed. And I also understand that Field McConnell is disappointed that his supporters have not come forth and protected him against this so-called vigilante group that is continuing to disrupt his life. This is a 70-plus-year-old man who is not in the best of health, and here these people are upsetting him with all these false rumors. He does not appreciate the fact that people are saying that he is being brainwashed, controlled, and that he may not have the ability to conduct his affairs. It would appear that they may be trying to get him into a nursing home, these supporters of Tim Holmseth and the PPTF. Now, Timmy is having a big panic attack because Field McConnell may come out and tell the truth about Tim. If this happens, Tim Holmseth is going to be destroyed. People will leave him in droves, and he does not want that. But there's also another reason. If they can get Field McConnell out of the way and prevent him from going back on the air, they can continue their propaganda with their PPTF channel and also pick up Field McConnell former followers in the process, because now they will have proven that in their eyes Field McConnell was taken over by Paula and this group and is now no longer free to speak his mind. And so they are going to, quote, take over, close quote, and spread Phil's message for him. That, my friends, is the true motivation here. They want to get rid of Field McConnell so that they can have a monopoly on the agenda of so-called missing and trafficked children and all this other stuff, and have possession of the money they raised as a result. Because in the end, this is what it's about. Tim Holmseth has at least 6 separate eBay sites raking in tens of thousands of dollars. He's got a professional propagandist writing his blog and also running the BitChute channel. So don't be fooled, folks. This is nothing more than an aggressive takeover by a fanatic and his group. And Field McConnell is the victim in all this. Holmseth and his group are alleged to be really ready, willing, and able to push Field McConnell out of the way and take over what he has spent years building up. Now it's up to Field McConnell's followers, not me or anyone else, but Field McConnell's followers, to lift the fog of misinformation that is surrounding Field McConnell and to allow Field McConnell to get on the air and speak his mind. If you people are not capable of allowing that to happen, then you have never supported Field McConnell. You are nothing but a bunch of phonies. So the gauntlet has been laid down to the McConnell supporters, to the true McConnell supporters. Let McConnell speak for himself. Let McConnell get on the air. And then If you feel that he's being controlled, then it's up to you to decide how to handle the situation. But keeping Phil McConnell silent is not going to clear the fog. It's only going to make the fog worse. So all you followers of Phil McConnell, you can make a difference. You can prove that you truly are devoted to Phil McConnell and that you are truly willing to help him out in this crisis. So, stay tuned, folks. Let's see what happens. Oh, I wanted to add a footnote. Now, the declaration said that someone was being sent up to Phil McConnell's house this week. Guess what? We are in this week. This recording is made at noon on Monday. Next week started Sunday. So as I speak right now, the IT technician could be at Phil McConnell's house repairing Phil's computer. It was not stated the exact date that the individual was going to show up. It just said he's going to show up, or she, this week. So the technician could be there now. The technician could be there Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. So are these vigilantes doing this assassination watch going to be at Phil McConnell's house for this week, which does not end until Saturday? Have they missed their chance by not being there Sunday or Monday? So now that would be interesting if all these people show up at Phil McConnell's house and the technician has arrived, fixed the computer, and has left. That would be the funniest joke of the day, and it would be the biggest April Fool of the day. So stay tuned, everybody, and let's see what the next chapter in this little saga brings. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification button, and share. And stay tuned, because this is going to get real interesting real soon. Until then, have a good one.